All right, everyone, we are back. Game Chair Conversations, JC and Brian. We've had like a 2 week hiatus here, pal. What's been going
I,
on?
I don't know. Not much. What about with you?
Not much really. After E3, we kind of just took a. I'm not sure it was a planned break. It just kind of happened that way, Life.
Well, we didn't actually take a break. We've been trying to record ourselves playing Clash of Clans.
Yeah, we've been trying to do things. We have been trying to do things with the channel. It just hasn't been working out. My
Right.
my computer shit. So I mean, I'm in the process of looking about fixing that. Um, but podcast wise, we just kind of life stuff's gotten in the way. This that and the other got in the way. Just hadn't been able to
True.
sit down and record when we wanted to.
True.
But here we are. We're finally getting to it. So as usual, we'll jump into where you can find us. YouTube, Game Jar Conversations, iTunes, Game Jar. Damn, I can't even say it. I mean, do I even own this whole thing? Game Jar Conversations on iTunes.
It's been too long.
Yeah, it has been too long. I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice right now. You can find us there. Just search those names. They should pop up on both of those services. I've actually started a Game Share Conversations Facebook page, which I'm going to start posting on and kind of putting stuff on here and there. And I noticed been getting some likes, we're getting some looks. So that's not with nothing on it right now. So that's pretty good. Also Twitch. When we do get on that, I will tweet out when I'm on Twitch, so you'll know when we're on there. Because most time when we're doing it, it's both at the same time. We're just having a good time playing whatever we're playing. That's gonna
Right.
be JWeeks23. That's not Game Share Conversations. So that's just my Twitch channel. I think that is it. And so while we're at this point right now, I'll just go ahead and say, so we've been having some video and audio trouble as it concerns the YouTube channel.
Right.
We posted our E3 Bethesda video, and I was so excited I didn't really check it. I just kind of put the shit up and then noticed that it was grossly out of sync.
Terribly.
Terribly. Just
Sadly.
bad. Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. And it's so funny because that was one of our most popular videos, too. It had a lot of views on it.
A lot of 1 minute views. I appreciate all those people.
That's right. Basically, someone said, "Hey, do you want to go see how not to do things on YouTube? Go here." And then they went and looked at our video.
Yeah, well, at least they were watching it.
Yeah, at least they were watching. And so that got posted to iTunes too, so you could listen to it there. Anyone can listen to it there. But we posted our E3 for the rest of the conferences: the Microsoft, Sony, Ubisoft, EA. All those got recorded as well. But this audio, I could not get the audio and video to sync up correctly. It was something wrong with the recording or whatever it was, because we don't record each one separately. So anyway, and I think really it's all going back to my slow ass computer. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get it worked out. So for now, this week, and from now on until I find a solution, we're probably going to be putting up gameplay on the YouTube channel and just have us talking. Have the podcast running over top of it, so you'll have something to look at. And this, of course, the
Which
iTunes.
is an extreme disappointment to all our fans.
Yes. I know everyone enjoyed watching us too make fun of each other, but either way, um, now you can just
Now they could just listen to
now you
it.
can just listen
Yeah.
to it.
Without all the eye candy. I know it's distracting.
That's
People had to play the videos 2 and 3 times just to hear what they said.
right. Oh gosh. So, but iTunes is all the same. Obviously, just go there and listen to it. So, with that being said, let's get into what we usually go to first, which is what have we been playing? What have you been playing in the last 2 weeks?
On the PS4,
Anything?
well, I've been exclusively playing two things:
Okay.
Clash of Clans,
Okay.
which I'm completely ashamed about, and I've been playing Drive Club. I've been playing the heck out of it.
Okay. Don't get us wrong when we say we're ashamed to say this. It's just that in the past, even on this podcast, we have just went into how we're not mobile gamers. We don't find that fun. We didn't
I
think,
mean,
but it's not our
no,
thing.
who does that? I mean,
Yeah.
who plays on the phone
Who
on a
do,
tiny little
yeah.
screen
Like,
for hours at a time, running your battery out, using up your data? I mean, really, who does that
apparently us.
for hours a day now?
Yeah, exactly. Because we've gotten fucking this addicted to Clash of Clans.
It's so much fun.
We're calling each other about it. We're texting each other about it. It's really, I am ashamed. I'm ashamed.
I am too.
We're part of a clan. We're in clan wars.
My
Uh,
wife is ashamed of me too, so it's not just me.
well, my wife was ashamed of me before Clash of Clans, so uh, the mobile games has nothing to do with it. Don't you worry about it. Uh,
Uh,
So we're playing this game, and don't get me wrong, the clan stuff is fine. We're playing with the good folks over at Kinda Funny forums, um, and they're good people. So we're having a good time with them. We're shooting the shit, talking, having a good time. And right now we're a winning clan right now. What are we like? 7-2, 8-2. What are we? I don't even know what we are.
something like that, yeah.
We only lost like 2 matches, I think, 2 wars for the correct
And it
term.
wasn't our fault.
It wasn't our fault.
It's just because people wouldn't attack.
Correct. Yeah, one war we just had like a lot of people who didn't attack. And I know people are listening right now like, what the fuck are they talking about? Clash of Clans attack what war? Yeah, but just download it, play it. It's free. Okay, you'll understand.
You'll understand, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that is what we've both been playing. And yes, I as well have been playing Drive Club. So it took a while to finally get Drive Club. What do you think about it?
Well, I wish there was a little bit more for the PS Plus version, which is what I have right now. I'm
Right.
still not sold on buying the full game, even though it would open up an absolute ton of content. I
Right.
mean, I don't even think I've barely scratched the surface. I've leveled my racer up to level 20. Our club, I think, is level 8 now, just you and I.
Right.
And like I said, I mean, I've put in hours and hours, and I don't even think I've scratched the surface. So it might actually be worth the what 24.
Yeah, it's 24. Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that. I would agree. I like the game. I'm not very good at it. I'm decent at it. It's
yeah. So I'm
for some reason the learning curve for me on this particular racing title is pretty sharp. Um, so it's taken me a while to kind of get used to the way the cars handle and whatnot. But I like the game. I like it a lot. I have fun playing it. But yeah, you're right. The PS4, the PS Plus edition does not offer much. It kind of just offers you a taste. It's nothing to get enough to get you hooked. To come back for more, basically. And yeah, I think personally, I think I probably will go ahead and bite on the full game because I'm having too much fun with it, and I'm seeing the other parts of the game that are locked and grayed out. What I can't get to. I'm like, gosh, I wish I could fucking play that.
I just want to play somewhere other than India.
I agree. Yeah,
I want to try some different tracks.
I agree. And some other cars. I mean, some cars are just locked to us. We can't play them without.
Most cars are locked.
Yeah, most of them. I mean, I think the PS Plus edition came with 14 cars that are playable. And of course, some of them you have to be a certain level to be able to play. So I think the levels go from like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. There's a unlock points more or less,
Yeah,
something to that effect. But I like the game. It is a pretty game, just like everyone said.
yeah, it is.
Very pretty
You
game.
know what I really appreciate? I was playing it tonight. It was going from day into evening, like kind of into that dusk,
Right.
and it was actually really hard to see what I was driving on. And you know what? It didn't make me mad at all. I mean, it was really like if the sun was setting, you know how you get that kind of like that hazy, um, I don't know, if you're driving outside and it turns into dusk.
Right.
It's not dark, so you don't have your lights on, and it's
Right.
not light where you can see really well. It's kind of that in between where you don't need your lights, but you can't really see real well.
Right.
It's kind of like that. I mean, they nailed it down perfectly. And then the sun is in your eyes, so you can't see the color of the flags that are coming up,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
or like going through a tunnel.
yeah.
Like it's pitch black. You go in there, your eyes adjust, then it's bright. There's nothing but just a bright light on the other side. You drive out into it, it takes a second for your eyes to adjust. And
Yeah.
I can really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, they did a good job on the lighting effects as it relates to day night cycles and
Oh,
whatnot, and how everything should look. And so yeah, they did a really good job. Um, I appreciate it for that.
hmm
I just want more out of it, and
yeah, I
so
hear you.
but the only way to get more out of it is to buy the game, which I have no problem with, to be honest with you.
Well, I probably will, but I'm probably going to wait. There's a couple things coming out here,
Oh yeah, I
like
agree with that.
on Tuesday,
Yeah,
which
right.
we'll get to.
Yeah. Yeah, let me mention this first before we go into that because we might talk too long about that. So the other thing I've been playing is I picked up the Order 1886.
Okay, what'd you think?
Got it for $15.
Is it worth $15?
It's worth $15.
Oh, okay, okay.
It wouldn't be worth 60 if I picked it up on launch. I would have been a very unhappy person
Yeah.
if I picked it up for $60 on launch. I've been unhappy if I picked it up for 40 probably. I haven't finished yet. I feel like I'm probably a good ways through the game though. I haven't looked up, how many chapters there are. But
Right.
I feel like I'm a good ways through the game. So the good things about it has a cool setting. They did. I mean, they're really laying some good groundwork for upcoming titles on this game.
You mean like sequels?
Yes,
Okay.
and I have a feeling this game does enough sales wise to warrant that for Sony.
And
Because
did they have things that they can fix?
yeah,
Okay.
also why not? I mean, because I mean this game has already got plenty opinions and thoughts coming from press and gamers when it first came out. To they know what the fuck they need to fix, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And reading those months ago and going into it now, I agree with everything. This game is decent at a lot of things, but not really good at anything. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
The mechanics, the shooting mechanics, are just decent. I mean, this being a third-person shooter, you'd hope that shooters really need to be on point when it comes to their shooting mechanics,
hmm
because that's the crux of the whole game. That's what it's those are the shoulders. The whole game is weighed upon. So that could be better. I haven't seen any problems with really pacing yet. It hasn't bothered me, and the pacing that goes along with. I know that was one of the big things, and that hasn't bothered me yet. But the story is good. Graphics, I don't see how they can get any better.
Oh, really?
It
Look really good.
graphics are really good, and and
Okay.
and the Ready at Dawn, who makes it, they said they did the game in a very cinematic looking feel, and they were correct. It looks very cinematic, very like you're watching a movie a lot of times.
Oh, cool.
Based on camera positioning, how what's in focus, what's out of focus, this, that, and other. It's like really cool, and a lot of times you're like you could really just sit back and just watch the game. And sometimes that's what you do. You sit back and just watch the game. You don't play. Probably my biggest flaw for me, and this is something that I've never liked in gaming. And I know it's not something big that a lot of people don't like, is quick time events.
No, I don't like them.
Yeah, the game leans on them a lot so far. Like there's a
hmm
lot of quick time events, and I'm terrible at them. It could be something because I'm old and slow. I don't know.
That's. I mean, I'm no good at them either. That's what I feel like.
But
I feel like maybe in
you're
the
old and slow too.
yeah. I mean, I was going to throw that out there. I'm
Yeah,
not afraid to admit that. I mean, I'm not as good at games as I used to be,
sure.
but I definitely always hated QuickTime events.
Yeah, so but the game is decent. It's worth the 15 I put into it. Haven't finished yet. Almost done, I'm sure. But it's fine so far. I mean, I can sit down and play it and not get like you be bored. I'm not bored with it.
Right.
I'm having a decent enough time with it, playing it, and it seems like it's gonna be easy platinum. So there that is.
Cool. Well, good.
Yeah, if anything, it'll be one of those showcase games. Someone comes to the house, hey, show me what your PS4 does. I'm like, bitch, it does this, and throw this disc in. Yeah. So, what is coming up Tuesday, sir? I think you know.
No, I don't know. I haven't heard. Anything good? Only the game you've been talking about every single day for the last month.
Yes. Basically, it's going to be the game that we drop every other game for. So that's why I'm trying to rush through 1886. I mean, the Order 1886, because I'm not going to be playing anything else, and that is Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
I mean, I might drop fucking Clash of Clans to play Rocket League.
You won't have to.
No, I won't, because
It's different.
Clash of Clans is mobile. You can play that in a couple minutes, a couple minutes, and then put it down. That's it.
That's right. That's exactly right.
But yeah, Rocket League is gonna take up so much of my time at night now. I mean, I'm gonna be playing it every fucking night. It's gonna be awesome. We're me and you gonna have a team in the old Rocket League tourney competition, whatever Rocket League they have that were it's getting set up on the kind of funny forums.
Hmm.
And so that's and by the way, check the forums on there, Brian. There's some good conversation going on how the league should be run. I'd like you to weigh in on it if you don't mind.
Okay.
You're always good about having a good opinion and figuring out things. But yeah, I can't wait because it's one of those games that is just pure fun.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah, yeah, it's always good to have a game that doesn't annoy you, doesn't make you angry. You know, it's just you sit down with it and you have such a good time with it, and it's addicting is the thing. Like you start with it, you can't stop playing.
Right.
And so I'm so excited it was announced as a PS Plus game. And the thing of it is, as soon as Tuesday came, I would have thrown in the 20 to buy that game. You know, it wouldn't have been an issue. But
Yeah, I would have put it down for it. But yeah, it's the PS Plus game of the one of the PS Plus games for July.
yeah, I really don't care what the others are because they're not going to get played. So there it is. Um, but yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. Needless to say, I will be streaming that because we're going to be I'll be streaming it when we do our competition games, and I'll probably be streaming it when we're actually just playing for fun. And I'll be putting up on YouTube, and of course I'll be on the little Twitch channel there. So please tune in if you want to see some decent Rocket League play.
Decent, yeah. We'll get better.
Yeah, if you want to see some mediocre to above par mediocre Rocket League play.
Uh,
So there that is. So let's jump into some of these topics.
yeah, yeah. Let's
And in 2 weeks, I feel like I haven't seen a lot that I felt like talking about. But I did just grab a few things here. I want to get your thoughts on, you know, because me and you, we talk, but I try not to talk too much about topic things because I like to keep them for the old show here.
right.
But our conversation every time we talk is always about Clash of Clans, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
It is now. It is these days.
Yeah. Every day after work, I call you when we talk Clash of Clans talk, strategy and everything. So let's get into it.